There is nothing more annoying than when I buy a viral, overhyped, expensive product. I'm here to de-influence you guys on a couple of the products, and then some of them are just products that I bought on my own because I was genuinely curious. Let's hop into it right away with the only skincare product. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This past year, I felt like Charlotte Tilbury really had her moment, and I went crazy buying a couple of Charlotte Tilbury items. This is one that I did not enjoy. To me, this just feels like an oil balm. The consistency and texture reminds me of the Clinique cleansing balms or any other like oil balms for you to remove your makeup. If anything, whenever I apply and use this product, I feel like there is an oily film on my eyes and I can't see well, and it's just uncomfortable. It's so expensive for such little product. I do not recommend this at all. Since we're talking about Charlotte Tilbury, I guess I'll talk about all the Charlotte Tilbury products. I do want to preface this by saying that I do enjoy this eyeshadow palette. I just don't think that the quality is worth the price. I think the mattes are beautiful, pigmented, blends out fairly easily, and the shimmers are gorgeous. They swatch really well. The only thing I don't like about this is that even if you prime it really well, the shimmer shades do not last on your eyeshadows. They will crease and they will just kind of blend away to nothing. If you have oily eyelids, I would just skip out on this quad because the shimmer shades will not last long and you will be disappointed. I am holding $84 worth of product in my hands with just these two products. I think that's ridiculous. We have the Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand High Blush in the shade Pink Gasm, and then I also have the Beauty Wand Light Easy Highlighter in the Pillow Talk highlighting shade. As everyone has said, this packaging really is so unpractical. Earlier when I was trying to swatch these, it was leaking out of the cap. If you have this in your makeup bag and it leaks, then all your other makeup products would get dirty. I will start off with the blush. I think that it is gorgeous. However, once you blend it out, it blends out so sheer. There is no color and it just looks like you have a streak of shimmer or a patch of shimmer on your face, and it's not that flattering, especially in natural daylight. Similarly, the highlighting wand, I just don't think it's special enough for me to buy it. You look really cool applying it in a video, but just for day-to-day natural use, this isn't one that is flattering on the face because I think it's just too much shimmer. If you really want to try that type of product, I would recommend you to get the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wands. They are practically so similar that if you have these on your face, no one is gonna know. These are way more cost effective. They look the same on the skin. Just to show you guys how similar they look and perform, this is e.l.f.'s Rose You Slay, and then this is Charlotte Tilbury's Pink Gasm. They practically look the same. I could tell you guys that they're both Charlotte Tilbury and you'd never know. So there's no need for you to spend $42 when you can spend way less on the e.l.f. ones. The next disappointing product I have is the Dior Rosy Glow Blush in the shade 012 Rosewood. I'm sure you have seen this product going around all over social media. The problem I have with this is that it is not pigmented enough for it to be worth the high price tag. I understand that the formula is supposed to be soft and buildable. I just think that if you are charging a hefty price for a blush, you should not have to work extra hard just to get any kind of color on your face. Once it is on your face though, it is pretty, but it doesn't give you any long-lasting effects. There's nothing special. You truly are just paying for the packaging, and so I don't think this is worth it. I do regret purchasing this because I don't even reach for it. I have other blushes that I love way more that doesn't even cost this much. For example, I will always push the Milani Luminoso. I wear this to work every day, and when I look in the mirror at the end of the day, I can still see that the blush is on. I don't know what they put in this, but this has mega long staying power on my skin. And then if you're looking for a pigmented blurring blush, the Kosas blushes are beautiful as well. This is the shade Euphoria. It's pigmented and gives you a nice sheen on the cheeks. And then the last blush that I will quickly recommend are the MAC blushes. These are just so lovely on the skin. This is the shade Melba. I take this everywhere whenever I travel. Mascaras are my least favorite products to talk about because I have such a hard time finding one that I love. So I have 4 that I regret purchasing. Starting off, we have the Tarte tubing mascaras. I have the XL tubing mascara, and then I have the regular one. I do not like the wands at all. I feel like the bristles on the wand are way too short for it to grab any of your lashes to coat your lashes really well. So I don't like the wand. I don't like the formula. I think that it's a little bit too much of a wet formula to where it'll just droop your lashes and it doesn't give you any length or any volume. The only thing I do like about these is how easily they come off in the shower. The only time I would wear this is if I was going somewhere and I didn't have a waterproof makeup remover, then I'd use these because they come off really easily. The next one that is really disappointing is the Lancome Lash Idol. I do like this brush a little bit better than the other ones, but still I think it's a more wet formula that just droops your lashes, does not give me any length or volume. The stopper also came off one time and that was just a mess. Skip out on this. It's very disappointing that it did not perform well. And then the last mascara that I need to bash is the Grande Mascara. This is a drier formula compared to the Tarte one. There is something about this brush as well that I just hate. It doesn't pick up your lashes. It doesn't give you any length or volume. I know that it has some peptides in it to help condition your lashes. So unnecessarily expensive for these two products, and for that I just don't think this is worth it. My ultimate favorite mascara is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. This thing is my ride or die for now until I find something better. I do notice that at the end of the day I find it smudging or transferring to my lower lashes, but because this gives me length and volume, I'm willing to just wipe off my mascara, because other than that, no other mascaras will hold up my lashes like this one does. Then we have the Merit Solo Eyeshadow to Powder. Unfortunately, this was an impulse buy and I so regret it because one, I don't reach for it. Two, although it swatches well, it doesn't apply on your eyelid well. So I think that if you have more mature skin, this isn't one that is going to apply nicely on your skin. It is smudge proof once you put it on, but it can apply patchy. It dries out fairly quickly. I mean, this is pretty new and I feel like the edges are starting to dry up already. I wish I had more uses for this because of all the fuss I have to go through just to apply it on my eyes. Not worth it. Then we have the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tints. I have the shade 53 and 62. If you are my skin tone or any darker, I would not pick up 53. It will look chalky or it'll just blend away to nothing. This is $39 I think for just one, and I was crazy enough to buy two. I think that the formulas are a little bit chalky, and because it's this color, it just feels extra chalky. It's pretty sheer and natural, so it'll blend out to nothing. So again, another product that you have to layer up just so that it shows up, and when it does, it doesn't even last as long. I don't think these are bad products. I will use them up because they're so expensive, but after this, for sure, I will not be repurchasing. If you're just looking for liquid blushes, you're way better off with the Rare Beauty ones or with the e.l.f. ones. They're more pigmented and long lasting. They blend out easily. The next product is the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish Highlighter and Double Gleam. This highlighter will swatch really pretty, but once you put it on and you blend it out, it's just very underwhelming. It blends out to practically nothing. So if you're looking for a very natural highlighter, then this one is for you. But if you're looking for a highlighter that will give you a pop, this is not it. It reminds me of the Essence Pure Nude highlighters that are so underwhelming. I like the soft and gentle highlighters so much more, and I will forever stand Becca Champagne Pop. If you need a blinding highlighter, then this girl is for you, and I love her so much. The other MAC item I have is the eyeshadow in Sand Tropez. This is another product that swatches really well, but it performs terribly on the eyelids. I bought this hoping that it would be a one and done eyeshadow, but it's just terrible. It swatches really pretty, but once you put it on the eyes, it feels like the base color just completely disappears and you just get pure shimmer. I would take these eyeshadows over that any day. They're pigmented, they blend well, and it's affordable. And then the last product I have to share with you guys is Benefit's Benetint. I bought it because I wanted it, not because I needed it. Therefore, it's a terrible purchase for me. I also think that it's way too liquidy, and the stain dries pretty fast to the point where if you don't blend it fast enough, it'll just stain your cheeks wherever you put this product. Another thing that I don't like is that when I apply this on my lips, I feel like I can taste it, and then that just turns me off. I don't think this is a terrible product. I just don't have a use for it in my routine. I purchased the Essence What a Tint Lip and Cheek Tint just so that I can kind of see how both of them performed, and you guys will see in the swatch, the Benefit one is a little bit lighter and the Essence one is a little bit darker, but they're practically the same. I feel like I was just bashing a lot of products, but again, I just want to be honest with you guys. If you use these products in your daily routine, or if you love these products, then I hope that you continue to use them. I hope you learned something, save your money for something better, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!